What up? It's me. Yes, I did an intro for once. I don't know. I just thought of it. Sort of like how I just think that, maybe someone would give me Kirk Cousins for Trevor Lawrence because, he's just on their bench and it's like, oh, I'm just going to start this guy if my other guy's not doing well. So I'll just start that guy. Also, Kirk Cousins seems kind of ageless and I seem kind of dotful. Look, check out this Dot son, Jahan Dot son. He's an NFL player too. Tic Tacs. Also, what's funny is like that very much showed I have ADHD. But whenever somebody makes fun of ADHD in a TV show, it's like really bad. It's like, oh, check this out. Also, blank. Or like complete dissociation. It's usually just like trailing off and just like looking somewhere. It's not really that funny at all. It's more distracting, right? Because it's distracting. Okay. What am I doing today? Well, what did I do? We had a geomatics lab where we actually went outside and measured stuff. The numbers I used were fake because our numbers were so wrong, it would have probably gotten me points taken off. I should also shave. Yeah. Pretty obvious I should shave. The main trade I'm offering right now is Trevor Lawrence for Kirk Cousins, but that's just to like make them think about it, It's like, do I really want to do that for just Trevor Lawrence? I'd probably want another player too, so they'll probably like reject it. And then, hopefully, like the psychology of behind this, which I sort of made up, is they'll probably think, oh, okay, he's offering me blank player because, all right, I'll take this guy because he's giving me 2 players for him, and I don't want to have this other guy on my bench because he's been doing bad. So there's that, and plus you could like force someone to drop somebody, or there's so many things fantasy football, man. It's probably one of my favorite things that I've ever done, which is sad. And what's funny is my mom said you didn't really like football before, which is true. I didn't really like football, but now, like with all the numbers in there and like the fact that there's genuine stories built between each game, and each game is a different story, right? But okay, so went outside, did measuring of stuff. Oh, I went to the career fair. I forgot to take this off. I didn't even notice that it was still here until I did that. Maybe you guys noticed it while I was running, but I didn't notice it. I'll just wear it here. Alright, so what else happened today? I'm getting my car back, so that might mean I get to go to college nights, but it seems like most of the people I go with are going to a concert. I don't know who, because they didn't say who when I asked, which is weird. But maybe they were discussing, hey, what's something fun we can do without Aiden that he will definitely not be there for? And they're like, oh, that concert sounds nice. I'm just kidding. They definitely, no one would ever do that to me, right? Never. I just wish I'd enough, initially when I started the series, I thought I was going to have enough time to take up 10 minutes, but now I know I definitely won't. So there's that. I also was planning to do a ton of editing each day, but that's not possible. I mean, it's definitely I could theoretically get the footage from each day and just start editing it on the weekends in one lump sum. But that's kind of a hassle, and it takes up time from A, studying, and B, doing stuff that's fun. And I don't think editing videos is that much fun. Some people do because you get to really make it whatever you want. Because you might be really boring, but if you're good at editing, you can make your video interesting. See, some people would put something across the screen, but I'm lazy. And I didn't right there. But I am about to put something across the screen. Woo. Okay. It's a 20-second and my roommate's birthday. And we have Bob Lemon, Tommy Lazarda, Luke Olson, Swin Cash, Carlos Correa. Carlos Correa? I don't know. I don't know any of those people. Yay. What do I have left to do? I have to study for statics. I have a chem assignment. I have statics homework next week. I have to add my chemistry stuff into a Quizlet. I have my chem lab and my caffeine lab stuff. So there's all that. But, huge plus this weekend, since I did have a Diffie-Q exam, I don't have Diffie-Q homework at all this week. So that's been nice. But I've basically been doing enough work on Diffie-Q to where you could basically say, okay, well, that's basically basic homework. Basically, I'm done. Outro. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's talk about the NFL this weekend a little bit. So I need to look up the games because I'm interested what games are happening. Also, like, all of my trades got rejected last night. And one person I'm in a league with has been watching football for a while, aka they're old and my dad's best friend, and he literally didn't know who Amon-Ra St. Brown is. It's so weird. Like, how do you not know who he is? He's like one of the best receivers in fantasy, and to be one of the best receivers in fantasy, I think you're also going to be one of the best receivers in football. That's generally true. Like, your stats are going to project it. Like, maybe certain players who are good receivers who just didn't get the ball, aka Odell Beckham Jr. at Cleveland. Pretty much Cleveland sucks in everything except for running the ball. I don't know why what did I have in my hand a few seconds ago that I had to throw away? Anyways, we gotta look at the games this weekend. So first off, we have the Browns versus the Steelers. I think the Steelers win because their defense is just gonna make Jacoby Brissett kill himself, and they're probably gonna score more points than the Browns offense. That'd be an interesting bet to take. You'd probably get a lot of money if that's true. So, what games are on this weekend? NFL games. Let's look at all. Well, this one's just going to look at the Browns Steelers. Alright. I'll tell you who I think wins each one. Ooh, okay. Steelers, Browns. Steelers. Bills, Dolphins, Bills. That one's maybe the most interesting game on this weekend, and I don't think it's going to be on locally or anything. So I'll have to use NFL Sunday Ticket through my laptop again. Bengals, Jets. I feel like I'm just picking the better team here, so obviously I'm just kidding. It's Bengals. Raiders, Titans. I pick Raiders because Titans look bad. Saints, Panthers, Saints. Ravens, Patriots. Ravens. Lions, Vikings. Lions, why not? Eagles, Commanders. It's just, I really don't know what the Commanders are yet. You know, because you get really blown out by the Lions, and then you make a comeback, but you've beaten the Jags, so what does that mean for you? But the Eagles seem like they're going to be a top tier team. In fact, they only took 5 minutes to do a preview for the game, which basically tells me that they thought this is a done situation or just boring and it's not going to be very close. Or, yeah, looking at some of the other ones, it looks like they're going to be more boring games. Okay. Chiefs, Colts. Chiefs, easy. Texans, Bears. Bears. Jaguars, Chargers. Jaguars won a game, but can they win 2 games in a row? Did they win last week? Yeah, they beat the Colts 24-0. I'll pick the Jags there because, you need to have some interesting picks. Not because I believe in them. No, I would never, definitively say, yeah, this team's going to win. Rams, Cardinals. Rams. Packers, Buccaneers. Packers. Falcons, Seahawks. Falcons, 49ers, Broncos, 49ers, Cowboys, Giants. I'll pick the Cowboys. Cooper Rush seems really good at quarterback. He's not terrible, but he's also not that great. He's like pretty good story though. Anyways, this is the true outro. Outro.